Can one person really change the fate of a company? A Buddhist monk just did that when he stepped in to save Japan Airlines from the brink of bankruptcy. Join us as we explore this remarkable journey of hope and recovery that reshaped the airline's future. To understand this story, let's start with Kazuo Inamori himself. Inamori was no ordinary business leader. He was born in Kagoshima, Japan, and became a Buddhist monk later in life, but his career as an entrepreneur began much earlier. In the 1950s, he founded Kyocera, a global electronics and ceramics company, building it from the ground up with a strong sense of ethics and a philosophy rooted in respect for everyone. While Kyocera grew to great success, Inamori believed that business had a deeper purpose than just profits. He saw it as a path for creating a positive impact in the world and enriching lives. His Buddhist beliefs, including compassion, humility, and a sense of responsibility to society, shaped every decision he made in business. Now let's dive into what happened at Japan Airlines and why they needed a leader like Inamori. Established in 1951, JAL quickly grew into a national icon known for its excellent service and commitment to Japanese hospitality, or omotenashi. By the 1980s, it was one of the largest airlines globally, with an extensive network of international routes and a reputation for luxury at an affordable price. But with this rapid growth came a wave of challenges. The airline began expanding far beyond its core business, investing in hotels, resorts, and other tourism businesses. While these moves were profitable at first, they created heavy expenses, complex management issues, and distracted JAL from its main focus, air travel. Soon things took a turn for the worse. The economic boom in Japan slowed dramatically in the 1990s, affecting JAL's business. Then, global crises like the SARS outbreak, the 9/11 attacks, and the Iraq War reduced travel worldwide. JAL's profits were hit hard, and competition from All Nippon Airways, ANA, a leaner, more flexible rival airline, added pressure. The company was sinking deeper into debt, and behind the scenes, internal problems began surfacing. JAL's leaders had grown complacent, relying on past successes and assuming the Japanese government would always come to their aid. Decision-making was slow, bureaucracy had spread throughout the company, and innovation was stagnant. Does that sound like a company ready to thrive in a competitive market? By 2010, Japan Airlines was in a financial freefall. The airline declared bankruptcy, burdened by massive debt. Recognizing JAL's cultural importance, the Japanese government intervened, but they needed a fresh approach to restore the company. And that's when the Kazuo Inamori came into the picture. Inamori, however, was hesitant. He had no experience in the airline industry and no direct connection to JAL. But the government pleaded, emphasizing that JAL's revival was not just a business necessity, but a matter of national pride. After reflecting on his principles, Inamori agreed to take on the role, driven by a sense of duty to his country and a belief that he could make a difference. Now here's the question: how could a Buddhist monk apply his principles to rescue an airline? Inamori's approach was anything but traditional. He believed that business could be guided by compassion and a sense of purpose. So he introduced his amoeba management philosophy at JAL. This concept might sound strange, but it was a way of breaking down the company into small, self-managing teams, which he called amoebas. Each amoeba was responsible for its own profits and losses. For example, flight attendants, ground staff, and customer service teams operated as individual units, giving each group a sense of ownership and accountability for their performance. This structure fostered teamwork, efficiency, and a sense of pride among employees. Instead of just following orders, every worker at JAL now felt like a vital part of the airline's success. Inamori's first major step in leadership was surprising yet effective. He set his own salary to zero, a move that connected with employees across the company. He also cut executive salaries, signaling that the leadership would face the same challenges as everyone else. In a culture where executives are often distant from the struggles of their teams, this gesture made a huge impact. It showed that he wasn't just leading from above, he was walking alongside them. Why would this matter? Because when people feel that their leaders share their hardships, they are more motivated to work together for a common cause. Inamori's values-driven leadership went beyond financial adjustments. Drawing from his Buddhist beliefs, he focused on the intention and mindfulness behind every job at JAL. He urged employees to find purpose in their daily tasks and recognize how their roles contributed to the airline's overall success. This concept encouraged everyone, from pilots to office staff, to approach their work with renewed dedication. By creating a sense of purpose, Inamori fostered an environment where employees were not just doing a job, but were part of a mission to restore JAL to its former glory. While fostering a new culture was crucial, Inamori also faced some tough decisions. He knew that reducing costs was essential, so he cut down JAL's workforce by 30%, a painful but necessary step. He also decided to sell off non-essential businesses, including hotels and resorts, focusing JAL's efforts on core airline operations. These changes streamlined the company and made it more efficient, giving JAL a chance to stabilize financially. Inamori also introduced smart investments to modernize the airline's fleet. JAL acquired Boeing 787 Dreamliners, which were fuel efficient and better for the environment. These new planes helped reduce costs and expanded JAL's routes, making the airline more competitive in a global market. Inamori also refocused JAL's network by adding routes in North America, Europe, and Asia, where demand for quality service was high. By focusing on JAL's core strengths and abandoning the distractions of unrelated businesses, Inamori gave the airline a clear path forward. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Within 2 years, JAL had turned around from bankruptcy to profitability, becoming one of the world's most financially stable airlines. In 2012, JAL's return to the Tokyo Stock Exchange raised over $8 billion, a stunning achievement that symbolized its successful transformation. Inamori's unconventional leadership had not only saved JAL, but had restored the airline's standing as a symbol of Japanese resilience and excellence. So where did Inamori's unique approach come from? His philosophy didn't appear overnight. During his time leading Kyocera, Inamori developed and refined his ideas on ethical management and employee engagement. His Buddhist beliefs inspired him to build a business model that went beyond profit, focusing on improving lives and fostering a sense of unity. In addition to his business ventures, he also founded Siwa Joku, a school where he shared his management principles with aspiring entrepreneurs. This experience gave him a platform to teach values-driven leadership, which became the foundation of his work at JAL. Inamori's work at Japan Airlines created a legacy that extended far beyond his time as CEO. His values, especially humility, compassion, and purpose-driven leadership, reshaped JAL's corporate culture, which continued to thrive even after his departure. JAL maintained its focus on quality, efficiency, and customer service, navigating the competitive airline industry with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment. The lessons Inamori imparted left a long-lasting imprint on JAL's operations, guiding the airline to remain resilient and responsible in a fast-evolving market. What can modern businesses take away from Inamori's example? His story breaks down the common idea that corporate success and ethics are incompatible. Inamori's leadership shows that values like humility, compassion, and employee engagement aren't just nice-to-haves, but can be transformative in challenging times. He taught that when leaders commit to shared sacrifices, employees feel empowered, and the entire organization moves forward with a common purpose. In today's fast-paced business world, where quick wins are often prioritized over lasting impact, Inamori's approach serves as a reminder that ethical and compassionate leadership can drive remarkable results. Kazuo Inamori's journey with Japan Airlines was more than a corporate recovery story. It's a testament to how unconventional wisdom, rooted in compassion and purpose, can revive not only a business, but also a sense of unity and pride in an organization. His methods weren't the typical playbook for a corporate turnaround, but they worked because they tapped into the human side of business. At its core, Inamori's legacy is about showing that success is possible when we lead with heart, foster trust, and encourage every employee to take ownership in the company's future. The story of Japan Airlines and Kazuo Inamori reminds us that sometimes the best leaders don't come from predictable backgrounds or fellow conventional wisdom. Instead, they bring a fresh perspective, unafraid to lead with empathy and vision. In an industry known for strict regulations, fierce competition, and thin profit margins, the rebirth of JAL proves that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with a balanced approach, one that values both profitability and people. Incredible, right? A single monk's wisdom and guidance transformed Japan Airlines from crisis to recovery. The story reminds us that hope and change can come from the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We'll see you next time.